Hey guys, have you ever wondered what's stopping you from writing your best music? I know I have. Here are some thoughts. Imagine we are this. We are a funnel. A funnel, and in that funnel, ideas are thrown down to us. Okay? And that funnel can also absorb ideas from around us. And that funnel is where our inspiration is. So whether you see that as yourself, the funnel is your mind, whether you see that as the funnel is to your higher soul, whether that's God, whether it's the universe, whether it's your hard work and knowledge, or whether it's all of the above. That funnel is your flow, your inspiration. Now, what is stopping you from writing your best work? It's all the junk. And I don't mean fries and burgers and stuff, because they're delicious. I mean, it's the emotional junk. Have you thought that perhaps the stuff that's stopping you from writing your best work is all the noise, all the emotions, all the thoughts that you don't want going on in your space? Do you think that they could be blocking the funnel, blocking the tunnel, blocking the drain, blocking your inspiration? In the same way that pouring oil down the sink will gradually block that sink. Do you think those thoughts and those emotions that we experience could be blocking you from doing your best work? Now, I know I've had days when I've sat down and I've just been in a terrible mood and I just could not break it. But the thing that broke that pattern, was practicing a lot of things. So these are my tools to help you clear that junk so that you can write your best work. Because I know you've been there. I know where you've been there, where you've sat there and gone, I can't write. Or at least you've written something and gone, oh, it's awful. Why am I wasting my time? I don't deserve this. That type of thing. We've all been there. But how do you get rid of that? So the first thing I often say is write and don't edit, which means that you just write, you let something out, you let it flow, kind of like opening the tap and just letting the water run. Because what you're doing then is you're getting the flow moving through you, okay? It's kind of like if you don't let the ideas out, that's going to create a blockage. There's going to be an idea stuck there and they're all going to start backing up on top of each other, right? So you let that idea out, another one will come. And you need to remember, another one will always come. So the thing is, I always used to worry that, perhaps I've let go of my best work, because there's so much pressure on composing and on creation that, you were in your prime then, that was your best work. No. It's not like you have a period in your life when you produce great work and then you just become rubbish. You just need to let that flow constantly come through you. Let those ideas out. And writing first and not editing is really important, but also practicing it daily, doing a little and often. It has a huge effect. So those things will get the process of the flow going through. But what about all the other stuff? All those past arguments, all those future worries, all those present stresses. What's going on with that? So those of you who listen to my podcast, you know that I go for walks. And you know that walks are a huge thing for everybody. Walking in nature specifically, if you can, has huge benefits. Huge benefits. There's so much literature on the benefits of walking in nature. And there's a lot of literature specifically on composers walking. Going on daily walks. I know Christian Henson does his walks to kind of clear his head and get those ideas going. I know Beethoven, they all did. The poets, they all did it. They all do it. We should do it too. It's great. And also it's good for your health. And it's nice. You get to spend time outside enjoying your own company. And if you go for a walk with somebody else, enjoy the company of somebody else. The other thing is obviously some element of silence in your life, like prayer or meditation or mindfulness. That prayer, that meditation, that mindfulness, or all three are other things to help you clear the system and let those ideas come through and let those great ideas through. The other thing obviously is things like writing, like the act of not writing, composing, but pen, pencil, writing. to journal, get those worries onto a page, then you can just burn them. Or you can just scrabble them up, or you just have it as a journal, to get those thoughts out of your head and out of the way. The other thing, of course, is exercise is immense. I've talked about walking anyway. You can do other exercise, get that body moving. It's kind of going into a strange lifestyle podcast here. Vlogcast, video. But it's all necessary. Keep moving. Keep allowing things to go through you. And of course, the obvious ones like forgiveness, not lingering on bad stuff, and always trying to be positive about everything. In my podcast episode where I talk about saying good to a bad situation, oh no, my computer crashed. Good gives me the opportunity to update my software, that type of thing. But that is huge. Learning how to clear the system to let your best work come through. And it's since regularly practicing all these things that my work has just flown through me, and I find it very easy to write very quickly, with very little criticism on my part. And I want that for you too, because it's so much fun. I couldn't tell you how different it is from when I first started, and I'd sit there confounded over why I wasn't great. Whereas I just should have just let the ideas come out. Just let them out. And then, look at them, edit them another time, or not, whatever. Kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm just talking. I'm not necessarily, I have an idea of what I'm talking about, a message that I want to get to you, which is think about ways to clear your junk. Not like that, guys. I mean clear your emotional, your mental junk. Get rid of it. It's doing you no good. And it will help your writing no end.